Hi, and welcome to Mama Time Yoga. My name is Charlotte, and today I will be taking you through a gentle yoga practice that you can do in early postpartum. Mama, I have been there, and I know that you probably feel so different in your body now. You're probably sore in places that you didn't know that you could be sore. So this flow is going to offer you some postures that will give you some relief in those areas. Of course, listen to your body. This is a very gentle practice, but if anything doesn't feel good, back away from it. Or if you've been given specific instructions by your medical team to avoid any postures, please follow that guidance. The only props that we'll be using today are two rolled up towels or blankets for our final posture. So go ahead and pause and make sure you have those handy. And then we'll be beginning in a comfortable seated position on our mat. I'll see you there. So just finding a comfortable seated position. If you need to use a pillow to sit on, or if you prefer to sit kneeling, that is perfectly fine. Get yourself as comfortable as possible. Checking in with that posture, lengthening through the spine and the crown of the head. Letting those shoulders drop away from the ears and close those eyes down. Let's take a quick moment just to get into our breath. Big inhale through the nose, feeling deeply into that low belly. Feeling the lungs expand. Exhale, let it release through the nose. Feeling the belly draw back in. Having so much more space to breathe into now that you've given birth. Big inhale, filling up the lungs and the belly. Exhale, release fully. One more breath like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. You can either keep the eyes closed or gently open them up now. I'm just going to start with some neck stretches. So go ahead, drop the right ear to the right shoulder, keeping that left shoulder down, keeping the spine nice and tall, either staying here or slowly rolling the chin down and forward. Stopping in any areas that need any extra attention. And gently rolling to the opposite side. Coming back to center. Taking that the opposite way now. Left ear drops down to the left shoulder. Slowly rolling the chin down. And over to the opposite side. Taking your time. Coming back to center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to start to stretch through the side body a little bit. So taking it in a range of motion that feels good for you, we'll go ahead and walk those right fingertips out to the side and then reach the opposite fingers up and over, keeping both sit bones on the ground. Finding your breath here, keeping those shoulders away from the ears, heart is nice and open, reaching through those fingertips. Coming back to center, taking it the opposite way. Left fingers come out to the side, right arm reaches up and over, stretching into that opposite side as you bend into that left elbow. Again, staying nice and open. We don't want to round forward. Reaching through those fingertips. Big breath here. And coming back to center. From here, we're going to move through a seated cat-cow position. So being really mindful, if it still does not feel good to stretch through the front of your body, just make the inhale a really gentle movement, opening up through the heart. You don't have to worry about opening through the whole front of the body if it's still feeling a little bit stiff, especially if you've had a C-section. Be really gentle there, just really subtle movement. So inhale, open up, lifting through the chest, maybe looking up at the ceiling, lifting the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine as you press the back body away. Inhale, opening up through the chest and shoulders. Exhale, tuck the chin around through the back body. 2 more like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Big inhale. And big exhale. Coming up to a tall spine. From here, we're going to continue to open up through the upper body a little bit with our eagle arms. So this is really going to stretch through the back of those shoulders. So big inhale, arms reach out and open. As you exhale, you're going to cross the left arm underneath the right, crossing at the elbows, bringing those arms up, and then seeing if you can wrap the wrists around each other as well, so that the palms connect. If that can't happen, go ahead and just bring the backs of the palms together. That's perfectly fine as well. And what you want to do here is really squeeze those arms together, work on getting the elbows to shoulder height, and press the hands away so that they're right over those elbows. You should feel a really big opening in between the shoulders here. Just go ahead and breathe into that space. Let those shoulders drop down. We don't want to be lifting them up. One more breath here. And let's go ahead, release, big inhale, open up, feel that blood flow come back. Exhale, let's take it to the opposite side, crossing the opposite arm under. Again, crossing at the elbows, seeing if you can get those wrists to twist around each other so the palms can connect. If not, back of the hands is fine. And again, checking in with your alignment. Drop those shoulders down, elbows up to shoulder height. Palms come away from the body so that they're right over those elbows. And breathe into all that beautiful space that you're creating between those shoulder blades. Find your breath. Last breath here. And gently release. Let's just give that a shake. Shake those arms, those wrists out. Doing a couple shoulder shrugs. Beautiful. From here, we're going to extend the legs forward on the mat, sitting up nice and tall, keeping a gentle bend in those knees. If they don't get all the way straight, that's perfectly fine. So you can stay here, just nice and tall, sitting up. Or if you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, you can walk the hands forward and just folding over those legs. Again, so different without a giant belly in the way now, so you might get a little bit more of a stretch through the back of those legs, through that low back. That can be really hard to stretch late in your pregnancy. Wherever you are, just finding your breath. Letting your body really relax into this pose. Keeping it nice and passive, so it's okay if you round into it a little bit. Being nice and gentle with your body. Last breath here. And slowly rolling the spine up. And from here, we're going to be moving into our final posture where we're really going to gently open up through the chest and shoulders. You do so much rounding forward as a new mom taking care of your baby. So it's a really great time just to give back to yourself and just lay back and open that area up. So we're gonna be using, like I said, 2 rolled up towels or blankets. So the bottom one is gonna be at your bra line, and the other one is for your neck and head. So find if you prefer to have that on your neck or on your head, just giving you a little bit of support there. We wanna be careful with our abdominals still. So to get to our back, we're gonna roll onto our side first, same way we did in pregnancy, and then roll onto your back from there. So make any adjustments that you need to with these rolled up towels. So again, bottom one goes under the bra line. The other one is for the head, and just let yourself release onto those. You may need to roll it up more or less, depending on what your body needs today. And again, you can keep the legs extended long, or you can bend through the knees, planting the feet on the ground. You can take the hands by the side, palms lifted up, palms facing up. Or you can bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And just use this time to let yourself relax into this position. Open up through the body. Give some love back to your body. Your body has just been through the most incredible experience and brought a baby into this world. So finding some appreciation for that journey that you've been on. Now your baby is here. And still appreciating your body. Finding gratitude for yourself, for making time for you today. It is not easy when you've got a newborn. Any little bit goes such a long way. Feeling the breath move through the body. Letting yourself fully relax and settle into this space. Reminding yourself that you are doing an amazing job. I invite you to stay in this position for as long as you have time for. Resting and nourishing and taking care of your own body is so important right now as well. Let yourself relax into this space for as long as you have available. And I will see you next time. Namaste.